Hello, and welcome to a special bonus edition of Rathvon's New York Times crossword. Okay, so today I'm going to try to do one of the variety puzzles on the New York Times website. So if you go down to the bottom of the games page, each year they post sometimes just some extra crossword puzzles, some bonus ones. Actually, that's not what that is. Sometimes they'll post like a logic puzzle or a number puzzle that you actually have to print out that you can't solve on the website. But at the very end of 2020, they posted a cryptic crossword. So you can see my favorite kind of variety is actually the puns and anagrams. So the next time they post one, I'll show that solve. But they posted a cryptic crossword at the end of the year. Okay, so a cryptic crossword is different from regular crossword. And when I was recently doing the UMD puzzle hunt with my friends, shout out to the UMD Puzzle Club, and Dawson, like my good friend, there were some puzzles that involved cryptic crossword type stuff that I thought were really fun. So I don't think I've ever actually finished a cryptic crossword, but I don't think I've ever really sat down and tried to do one. Okay, so cryptic crosswords are different than normal crosswords in that each clue in a cryptic crossword is sort of a puzzle on its own. Okay, so they're much more common, I think, in British newspapers than US newspapers. So a lot of US people maybe have never tried to play a cryptic before. So the point is that every clue in a cryptic involves a definition of a word and then some kind of word play. So I guess the other part is called either the subsidiary indication or word play. Okay, so let me walk you through a Wikipedia article. Here's an example of a cryptic clue. Very sad, unfinished story about rising smoke. So this sounds like a reasonable clause, I suppose, but since it's a cryptic clue, almost always one end of the cryptic clue is the definition of the word you're trying to get. The number in parentheses is the number of letters in that word. Okay, so here, when you're reading this as a cryptic clue, you're looking for either something that means very sad, or something that means very sad unfinished story, or something that means rising smoke, or story about rising smoke. So the definition should be almost always on one of the ends. The rest of the clue, and it's not delineated by any kind of punctuation or anything. In fact, punctuation can be misleading. The rest of the clue is some sort of wordplay to get you to that. So Wikipedia explains that here, the definition is very sad. This is something you have to figure out. And then this is the word tragical. This is the answer. So unfinished story. So the word story here, you could replace it with the word tale. And unfinished could mean don't finish spelling out tail. So that gives you T-A-L. Okay, and then rising smoke is supposed to be cluing the word cigar backwards because it's rising, right? If you wrote cigar rising up on the page, you read it as ragic. And then about here means that you put the letters, the unfinished story about the rising smoke. So you put it around ragic to get tragical, and that means very sad, and it has 8 letters. Okay, so each clue can be quite daunting. Okay, so because of this, I'm going to allow myself 2 things that I wouldn't ever allow myself on a regular crossword, which is I'm going to allow myself to use a spreadsheet if I want to like mess around with letters, which is very important. And thank you to my puzzle hunt teammate, Liz, for teaching me how to use Google Sheets during the puzzle hunt. And if I have to, I will also use a dictionary. This is definitely cheating, but I won't allow myself to use Google, so it's slightly less cheating. Okay, so this is the crossword from December, the cryptic crossword from December 27th. So let's see what this brings. Okay, this might take a long time. A detective, first of many, in areas where something is missing, 6. Okay, so you have to start somewhere. Iconoclasts present odd mannerisms. Tortilla cooked by a shore. And primitive, sort of like a British nobleman. Okay, so what I'm looking for is, so the length of the clue of the word here is 5, and sometimes there will be like an anagram somewhere in the clue, And if you can anagram something that means one of the sides, then that's a pretty good indication. So this tortilla, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so tortilla here is 8 letters, and cooked could be meaning to anagram it, and the definition could be by a shore. But so let's, how do I go to my other tab? So what if I want to anagram tortilla? Littoral. I think this means something like scenic. So this is definitely a word, and it's an anagram of tortilla, and it has sort of like bucolic connotations in my mind. So, and it would fit with this clue, right? It's an 8-letter word, tortilla cooked, and if it means by a shore, let me not use the dictionary yet. Detective, first of many, in areas where something is missing. So here, I think detective, because, okay, so I'm like, what I'm thinking is, what about Holmes? For Sherlock Holmes, that would be detective. And since I have a thought, then I can try to make the cryptic clue fit with that. So first of many could mean M, right? So first of this part could mean the letter M, which is in Holmes. And then in areas where something is missing could mean that we have to take a letter out of areas and put an M in. Oh, or if it, oh, I see, okay. Oh, okay, so this first of many does mean an M, but the area, this is not a wordplay. This is just the definition of the word holes. So you put an M in holes to get Holmes. Okay, so you can see each clue is kind of a hard puzzle, and essentially they put them in a grid to give you some hint about how to solve each one. So primitive, sort of like a British nobleman. Okay, so this one is actually, this one is easier than the rest. This is Earl E, right? So basically everything in a cryptic can be kind of like ish. So, but like you could use the word early to mean primitive, right? Like early stone tools. And sort of like a British nobleman, so Earl is a British nobleman, so Earl E, right? Like Earlish. Shout out to my friend Earl, by the way, who is a subscriber. Call it a day. So I'm thinking retire, to do a bike repair job. So retire, you could retire a bike, right? By the way, let me full screen this again. Retire. Okay, so actually this Northwest is not bad. Iconoclasts, present odd mannerisms. Okay, so one thing that odd could mean is to take every other letter. So like odd mannerisms could mean MNESS, but it doesn't mean that here. Maybe, I mean, I guess it could, but there's nothing here that's cluing to anagram anything, and it's not going to end in MNEIM, but if you do PEET, that's too many letters, right? So this just comes down to, do I know what the word iconoclast mean? Yeah, so iconoclast means like someone with like revolutionary ideas, right? Like Karl Marx was an iconoclast. Present could mean gift. It could also mean, I see, it could also mean here. Then MN, no, there's too many letters in it. Okay, let's try this. Shady money making means playing the clarinet. Shady. So this is 5,6. This means it's a word with 5 letters followed by a word with 6 letters. Playing the clarinet. I'm not sure. Shady money making. So like if you have some crosses, you should think like, could I think of any way to make the first bit the word or the last bit? So playing the clarinet, shady money making. I'm not sure. Some lumber to buy for sounding 324. Wood? No, but this is 324. So I guess it's hyphenated. To buy. So I wonder if this is a B. Something by 2x4. Some lumber. That's the definition. 2x4 sounding. So it sounds like to buy for because it's 2x4. Okay. This is not bad so far. This could be heretics, right? Because odd mannerisms could be ticks. That's kind of evil because odds. My first reaction on reading odd is to take every other letter. Although I consider myself like a crossword intermediate and a cryptic crossword novice. So getting this much is actually pretty good. This one, though, shady money making or clarinet or playing the clarinet. So this is like an L or an R. I don't know, but like you have to take your time with cryptic crosswords, and if you have some letters that like can really help a lot. Means playing. So I should count letters, right? So the clarinet. Here, watch this. I can do the clarinet. And I can do its length. Thank you, Liz. Sorry, equals length H9. That actually is 11. So we could anagram. So we could anagram the clarinet. It should mean either shady. It probably means shady money making means, and playing the clarinet. This playing means to anagram the clarinet. So there's a CA here, right? Which suggests maybe the clarinet is right. So the clarinet. So it's C blank A. So it's THELRINET. Shady money making means it's 5,6, right? So how do I do this? Maybe like this. I'm just trying to show off my newfound Google Sheets abilities. Doing tons of stuff like this during. That's actually fine. Okay. It's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Crate. Crane. Oh, it's been paused. Shady money making means. So shady money making means. So it could be H. What if it's H? TEL, Renet. Chain. Chart. Chair. Huh. Okay, well, let's just keep this in the old back pocket. This is 14 across. So this is hard. Okay. What about 12 down is long? Craft coarse linen in a fresh way. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. So it actually, so coarse linen in a fresh way, I guess, could mean anagram it, or also craft could mean anagram it. So I'm probably too willing to go on an anagram. Craft. Okay, let's just look at some more. Big boys, so that could be men maybe, keep score without needing to write anything down. Mentally. Okay, so men, big boys, keep score without needing to write anything down. It could be, keep score could be tally, and without needing to write anything down, it could be mentally. So I'm just lucky that men there worked. Solar, pen, developed for private use. 8 letters. Let's try some of these down. Business bigwig, so that could be exec. Shares, and then unprintable oaths. So this does excretions? No, execrations, rations, execrations. I think that does work. You see, this is slow, right? I mean, we're 11 minutes in. That's with pauses too. So we're like maybe 15 minutes into this video. Group of experts in doubt, ask for certainty. Solar pen. So I'm thinking here that like maybe solar pen is supposed to be anagram, but again, I always think anagram, in which case, yeah, but that's right? For private use is personal. Solar pen developed does just mean anagram solar pen. Okay, so the numbers are very important. So let people know could be yell about a hurt chicken. Oh, yell ow. Chicken yellow? Oh, chicken, yes. Lots of wordplay. Chicken could be cowardly. Let people know is yell, and then, or let people know about a hurt is yell ow. Okay. I think this is like not as hard as say a Guardian cryptic crossword. Maybe I'm wrong. If you're NY Times diehard, don't come at me. Group of experts in doubt ask for certainty. I don't know. Former TV host regarding poetry's radiant maiden. I do not know. Travel east of remote Dakotan locale. Okay, so another common cryptic clue thing is east can mean the letter E, right? All the cardinal directions could just mean their individual letter. But it could also mean put something to the right of something, right? So you might have to put travel to the right of remote to get a Dakotan locale. Which kind of makes sense. This is, wow, this is lucky. So travel could be go, you put it to the right, and far go, and remote does, yeah, so this is, you put go to the right of remote, so far go, and that is a Dakotan locale. Former TV host. So like, I want to fill in Lenore, but because like maybe Edgar Allan Poe describes Lenore in The Raven as radiant maiden, or yeah, so poetry is radiant maiden. Oh, Leno, regarding, oh my gosh. So this I think happens often to me where I figure out the word and then I understand the clue. So Leno's a former TV host, and regarding it could be abbreviated RE. Okay. Group of experts in doubt ask for certainty. So 4, 5. Okay, so task force is a group of experts. In doubt. So ask for certainty. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is another common cryptic thing where sometimes the word is just hidden in the wordplay. And that's a legal thing in cryptic crosswords. So task force is just here inside of doubt for certainty. So, right, group of experts, it's in doubt, ask for certainty, task force. Okay. Well, this is actually going way better than I thought it would. So, and we have more things here, right? So it ends in TR. Let's go back to this, T comma R, right? So now I lose a T and an R. I really should have done this better than I'm doing it. This has got to be an E, right? So chain letter? Yeah, okay, it is chain letter. Oh my gosh, okay. Shady money making means, I guess you can make money with a chain letter. Okay, this is going good. Yuletide, saint, so I'm thinking Noel, or something like that. Yuletide is Noel. Saint, herd of a metal. Metal. So herd could mean like that actually happened somewhere here already, right? Like for sounding meant that it sounded like 2x4. So Noel Saint, Noel Saint, or the name of a saint? Oh gosh, I don't know. Craft coarse linen in a fresh way. So here I was thinking coarse linen might be anagrammed in a fresh way. Okay, so did I put that in the spreadsheet? Right. What about coarse linen? What was it? It was 5 and 6 with O blank E. So let's do 5 here, 6 here. I think the spreadsheet is not cheating. You could have like a notepad as you're doing these, but this way you can see what I'm doing. I should have copied down the clue. Craft coarse linen in a fresh way. So this is probably, so because both sides of this could mean anagram it. So it could be a craft. Ocean liner. This is a craft. But this is plural, so shouldn't this be crafts? It's right. I think I've used OCEAN is. I think this is right, but it's not a craft, it's crafts, which means that this has got to be wrong. Unless the Times is messing with me. Holiday spread after dash dot dash dot. So this is maybe Morse code. Do I allow myself to use a Morse code online thing? I think I do, right? And I think I even used one for the puzzle hunt. Yes, Morse code translator. Dot dash or dot dash. Whoops, it's just dash dot. It's not. TE. Holidays. So holiday, I guess holiday here has to be the definition. Spread after dash dot, and the possibilities are dash could be T, dash dot could be N, dash dot dash could be K. And the whole thing could be C. So does a T, an N, a K, or a C make sense here? I wanted it to be an E before. I don't know. Let's try this one. Case worker changed one script. 9. Okay, so 1 can often mean the letter I because it looks like a 1. But then it would have to be one script. And case worker changed, I don't think is a reasonable definition. Case worker or script. Describing the countryside by speaking. Is one of the authors of ceremonies for barn animals. So I'm looking at like first letters, 2-6 is 1. I. Barn animals or ceremonies for barn animals. Could that be 2,6 or 2-6? I really just don't know. Okay, let's just keep looking. Doctor could be DR, on TV show, not starting or finishing operation. So not starting or finishing could mean take off the first and last letter. Doctor could mean DR. Is there anything, a 5-letter word that means operation? Doctor on TV, or is there a 7-letter doctor on a TV show? Dr. House? Can house mean not starting or finishing operation? To house something? Okay, I think this is dictionary time. This is probably cheating, but is it possibly a verb that means that? To house something, to encase. So it appears not, although could also be slang. Doctor on there's a 5-letter doctor on a TV show. What's this one? The Windy City, repeatedly arty and pretentious. So the Windy City is Chicago. Repeatedly, so Chi, I think, is arty and pretentious. So I have, so is this house? Doctor on TV show. Not starting or finishing operation. To house something. Maybe I should have allowed myself Urban Dictionary. Where some Alaskans are saying Hira's Roman name. 6 letters. Oh, Hira's Roman name is something that I should actually know from crosswords. But I don't because I've forgotten. That's bad. Where some Alaskans are could be. Oh, it's Juneau, isn't it? Okay, so where's some Alaska? Yes, okay. Juneau is actually in the crossword puzzle that I just did, the daily Juneau-esque actually. So I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but this is house actually. But I don't understand that. I'll have to look up the slang afterward. Romantic hero keeps concealing Jeep model. 8 letters. So Jeep model could be Cherokee. And there is hero in that. So that seems like it's got to be it, actually. But what does this clue mean? Hero, romantic. Ah, I see. This is just, it's in the midst of this. So Romantic Hero is concealing a cheat model. Okay. Issues go astray. So to me, this means anagram issues go astray. Sorry, anagram issues go, because it's 2, 6, 8. That's 152, probably. And so 1 is I. So it's just, I guess so. Okay, is this one now doable? Yuletide, I keep on going back to Noel, but I don't think it makes sense with this, right? Heard, Yuletide Saint heard of, metal. I guess Yuletide could be or Yuletide Saint could be the definition. No. Saint heard of a metal. I think this one is somehow my hardest one. Spread. It's a 524. Mayo? This is a word that ends in O. B? What is, okay, Mayo's obviously not a holiday spread. That's, or, oh, it could be holiday and then spread after this. But then there's no definition here, right? Okay, let's go for some of these shorter ones. Craving new t-shirt. Craving this t-shirt anagram. Thirst, yeah, that is a craving. So like I think my strength is anagramming. And it's not a very impressive strength, but it is very useful in puzzles like this. So well, maybe it's not impressive to you either. Maybe it's actually not a strength. It's just I'm an average person. Not doing well in doctor's practices. So, okay, what if it's somewhere here, right? Or Sprassy. Nope. Okay, so it's not that. Doctor's practices. Not doing. So we could put a well inside of something. Doctor could be DRS. Doctors is practices. So this isn't like dwells. To not do practices. What is this one? Emergency room, that could be ER. Stalking the old anesthetic ether. Right. The old anesthetic. ER, yeah, so emergency room here means ER. The is in the middle, so stalking, I guess, means it has a the inside of it. Jeez, so this is not dwell. And it doesn't, in fact, have a well inside of it, so that's not it. This, okay, let me look at some other ones. Describing the countryside by speaking. Is one of the authors of Ceremonies for Barn Animals 2-6. Okay, so I've now looked at all the clues, and maybe this is the best I can do. Caseworker changed one script. So does one script have 9 letters? If so, I'm never one to not anagram. One script, caseworker. So changed could clue an anagram. One script and then I blank S blank E. Yeah, let me do it like this. No, we're using the I, the S, and the E. And this is just 9 letters, right? caseworkers. Change one script. I, comma, S, comma, E. This has got to be an N. Or not. Caseworkers. In Ipster. These are all right? See, this is definitely also cheating because I'm pausing the timer, but this one somehow is right. It's 5,6. What else could it be? Caseworker changed. It's a changed one script. Ip air ik io. So what if it's in inspector? Yeah, that's it, right? That is yeah, someone who works a case. Okay. Describing the countryside by speaking. Oral, past oral. So, right. So pastoral is describing the countryside. By could mean past, right? Like I walked by him, I walked past him, and speaking is oral. Okay. This one, not doing well in doctors' practices. Not doing well. Struggling. That's what I'm doing right now. Ailing. Talk. Practices. Trails. Gosh, this is hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just have these 4 left, but are there spaces here? There are spaces. What was dot and dash again? Whoops, I accidentally clicked read this. Oh, I don't want that, no. Dot was T, dash was E. T-E-T-E. No. Holiday. D-E. This is an A. Heard of a medal. Yuletide. Saint. Medal. Is one of the authors of Ceremonies for Barn Animals. Barn animals could be the definition here. Is I or one of the authors is one of the authors, so co-writes fit of ceremonies for barn animals. So is one of the authors does fit with co-writes, but how does of ceremonies for barn animals, right? Because the thing is co-writes, it even fits the 2-6. Oh, cow is a barn animal. Ah, oh my gosh. Yeah, right. Cow rights are ceremonies for barn animals. Okay, so this one I think actually does end in Mayo. Holiday, spread after. So this must be a holiday. It's also 524. Le Mayo? De Mayo? De Mayo? What is dash dot dash dot? What about this one? Not doing well in doctor's practices. So not doing or not doing well, or just not. So what if it's D for doctors? Drills. Oh, I was thinking ales. Okay, yeah. So this is ill in so that's not doing well in doctors is, and then it means practices. Okay, just these two ones which seem incredibly hard to me. I'm at probably in this video over 45 minutes. I don't know if you're watching. I guess I'll speed it up. Holiday spread after dash dot dash dot. Yuletide saint heard of a medal. Yuletide. Oh, you know what this is? This is Cinco de Mayo. It's a holiday. This is it's Spanish, but it's a holiday spread after. So this means Cinco, sin code. How does this mean? Oh, this actually was one of them, right? Oh my gosh, it actually was. It was. What was it? How do we get C? So this is N. Almost. Didn't I get a C before? This is incredibly hard. What if I go the other way? Can I go backwards? Yeah, I can. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. This is C in code, right? C in Morse code. Wow, that's just kind of brutal to me. Okay, but now I gotta get this right. Yuletide saint heard of a medal. Saint Nick. Nickel. Yuletide saint heard of. And then a medal. So it's gotta be nickel, right? Or not. Yuletide saint is Nick. Heard of. Heard of. Okay, what if I just guess this last letter? What if I just do this? Nicholas of a metal. Oh, okay. It's just the Yuletide saint heard, so this sounds like Nicholas. So literal. What does literal mean? I guess it just means it's got to mean by a shore. Literal. Yeah, it just means by a shore. And house slang. House. Does it mean not starting or finishing an operation? Gosh, I don't know. And then this one struck me as really bad. Shouldn't this say crafts? Coarse linen in a fresh way. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, this is just an error. If you can understand this better than me, let me know in the comment below. Right, so I think I should probably be proud. 40 minutes. This is my first ever cryptic crossword full solve. This is probably, in my opinion, this is much harder. This is probably like a medium or easy cryptic crossword. Maybe it's in the Guardian on like a Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Because some of them are actually pretty easy, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. I mean, if you enjoy crossword puzzles, this is a sort of a totally different style of crossword puzzle. I think they're fun, but apparently it's difficult for me to actually do them. Let me just mention that the puns and anagrams puzzles are actually kind of like, I would say like they're cryptic crosswords for dummies. So I've done this one, but it took me 3244. But these puns and anagrams puzzles have a lot of the features of cryptics, but a lot more crosses. So like bits of advice on teasing. So bits of advice is tips, teasing is rib, and so this is very much like a cryptic crossword clue. But since you have all these crosses, you can get a lot more of the wordplay done, and there's a lot more anagrams, which is kind of my go-to. I don't even let down. See, I don't remember what. Maybe I just got this from the crosses. Anyway, hope you enjoy that. I'm looking forward to the first puns and anagrams puzzle of 2021. I'm also looking forward to the first cryptic crossword of 2021. It's possible I won't post a video about that because maybe I won't be able to solve it. But I'm glad I was able to do it on a video. Hope you enjoyed it.